Okay, the vacuum and the supposed leak saga continues. As you can see, I'm no longer on the roof. I'm exhausted and tired from the heat. I can't take working in the sun anymore or up there on the rooftop. This like 81 to 91 degree temperature in San Francisco for somebody who was born and raised in the fog is just a death sentence. So I came down here to the farthest air handler, and I'm also went to a single. I'm trying to eliminate possibilities. The fewer connections, the better. So if you remember in the other videos on doing the vacuum, this is a stretch of like 24-25 hours. You can see hour 16 was right here. You could see where overnight when I left, it steadied out at like 1400. Let's see if it'll zoom in there. And see, that was 1458 microns and steady from like sometime in the middle of the night. After 4 hours of vacuum, it was going up and down, and then it steadied all night long till I came in the morning and I played with it. And then at that rise right there, that's where I turned off the vacuum pump and I disconnected it. Thought I might have had a leak because it was going back up to 40. It wouldn't go past 1500. And that's usually moisture, but damn, this was a dry nitrogen system. It's not operating like I am. So I'm going, is it my equipment faulty? Is it my setup? Was it one of my connectors? So I eliminated the connectors and I capped upstairs. Now, just to see what I can do, I'm going to do the system with no shutoffs just to see what the vacuum will do. And when I need to shut it off and add nitrogen, I'll shut off these ball valves right here, and I'll add nitrogen here so I don't mess with my vacuum or bleed any air into the system, because I can isolate the entire system by these two ball valves, and I'll work on this side on the service fittings. So this is only an experiment to root out, was I having a problem with my tools. And I'm going to do that. If that doesn't work, because I already went over, I pressurized the system a couple hours ago. I have 76 brazing joints on this unit, between this air handler here, that center air handler there, and this 6-ton here. So we got a 6-ton, there's an 8-ton there, and a 6-ton here. I have 76 braze joints, and I went over all 76 of them again, pressurized the system up to 500 psi, looking for a leak. And again, I could not find a leak. But this leak, or this moisture, or this pressure is so low and so little, you would never ever see this with analog gauges. And this is one of those situations where I'm doubting my tools, and I just need to prove it to myself that it's not my system, because I don't leave a system undone. This is I started on Sunday, this is Friday, and I still haven't charged this line setup with the ladders, because, well, I'm doing a lot of other work. I'm driving around to emergencies and service calls and you know, doing other stuff too. But this is day 5 I'm doing this. Most places can't afford to do this, both in time or money and labor on employees. They just, hell, forget it and just let it leak a little bit, and we'll warranty it or take care of it. If the leak is so small, nobody will know for 5 years. I don't do that. This is my work. I have my name on it. So 5 days of looking for a leak, I can do that. All right, guys, I'll let you know what happens when I get this thing started. I'm going to take the micron gauge and I'm going to go to the furthest. So the line set goes there. It makes a right turn. It hits right behind this tank here. There's a branch, and it branches out and goes to that 8-ton unit right there. Then it goes and it makes a corner to the right, and it goes to the 6-ton. This micron gauge is going to be all the way over there at the 6-ton. I don't want to put it upstairs on the unit, because the unit has those 5/8 fittings, and I'd have to put an adapter between that and this, and I want no adapters. I want as few joints and possibilities of leak as possible. So this is just to disprove or prove that my equipment is faulty, my test methods are faulty, or my piping is faulty. I have to find the problem before I feel confident to add refrigerant.